It's time for baseball here on The Show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Julian Merriweather gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
So here is David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch on the way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Angels are gone in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Ready now is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here it comes. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Batting
He fell
second.
behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Left side. Rendon has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Here's George Springer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Rendon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
That is it. The left.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And quickly, there are two away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And now for the Angels, Dexter Fowler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Past meetings
Toronto,
with Andrew Heaney. Just a couple of
fielder,
matchups, no hits and
Lourdes
2 at-bats.
Gurriel.
First offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slow little grounder left side. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Heaney Features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover
Batting
both
six.
pitches if you're a hitter.
The first
you have to
baseman,
cover the off-speed
number
and the
44.
fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. That evens it up 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from 2nd with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Tellez stands at 2nd with 2 gone. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. And now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Third inning, no score to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Simeon's there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Angels leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Grounded down the third baseline. Rendon is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off Dean at bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Bo Bichette. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This one's flared off to the right side. Simeon stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit hard but foul. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product. Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning.
Simeon.
The pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
George Springer the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Simeon aboard here at first with nobody out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To Iglesias for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. Hey.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And now, Justin Upton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. Wanted to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-1 home.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Scorched to third. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Up next for the Angels.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell Grichuk.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
popped up. Walsh trying to get there, and no one will get this one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Rowdy Tellez waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grichuk gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Rendon has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kevin Biggio.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. He's set, and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Has a look, now the pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He handles it. Inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Albert Pujols.
The designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the AB now. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Just trying to freeze him with the there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Bichette's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Next up, Jose Iglesias. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Marcus Semien is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, George Springer, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. To first. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, left field.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit high in the air down the right field, and he makes the play. Really had to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
Next, it'll be Randall Grichuk. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bichette over at second. Springer on at first with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 1-0. Now at the plate here is Mike Trout. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1-0 to Rendon. And either it's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jordan Romano comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Up next, Justin Upton. In his career versus this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch on its way to Upton. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Angels so far. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels leave 1. It remains 1-0.
7th inning, correct.
Jaime Barria will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 51, Jaime Barria.
So now into the box is Rowdy Tellez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The first baseman, number 44.
And now the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Biggio.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rendon has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Ross Stripling will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 48, Ross Stripling.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted in the air out to right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Angels.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Next to dig in, Jared Walsh. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ladies
John
and gentlemen,
Jay will
your
pinch hit
attention,
here, and
please.
he's the potential
Pinch
tying
hitting for
run.
the Angels, number 9, John Jay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Danny Jansen.
Leading
1
up
for
for
2
the
in the
Jays,
ball game thus far.
the catcher, number 9.
Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Kirby
attention,
Yates
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to
pitching
shut
for
things
the
down
Blue
here in the
Jays.
ninth.
Number 39, Kirby.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2.
Whoa, that's big foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Next to stand in is Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon,
that's a ball.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike now. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tellez trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Angels down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Julian Merriweather takes the win.